set of B? How many? 2 to the 8th power. 2 to the 8th power. Now that is a question or a couple questions on the quiz this week. You can leave it like that. If you choose to multiply 2 times itself 8 times, you better not make a mistake because it is 256. But you don't need to multiply it out. You can simply leave it 2 to the 8th power. So to what binary, in what set does 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 belong? What set is that? A, B, D, E. A, B, D, E. So we have A, B, D, E. F, G, and H must have been zeros behind it. Well, actually, that's incorrect. They must have been zeros in front of it. If they had been behind it, we would have seen them there. So it's not A, B, D, E, because in a binary, numbers behind it, you would have seen those zeros. It must have been D, E, G, H. The zeros, if they were behind it, they would be up here, but they're not. Therefore, it must be the set D, E, G, H. With that in mind, what binary would represent A, C, E, G, H? What binary would that be?
1, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1, 1.
Right, because the B is not there, the D is not there, and the F is not there. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. The next one, what binary corresponds to the null set? All zeros, right? Okay, now the next 2 questions are different. What is the power set of the null set? And what's the power set of the set that contains the null set? They're very different. Think about those, and then we'll go over the answer to that. How many elements are in the empty set?
1.
No, how many elements are in the empty set? None. So if I have 2 to the 0 power, what's that equal to? 1. So there must be 1 set in the power set. And what would it be? The null set, without the bracket. But here, how many elements are in the set that contains the empty set? 1. So now 2 to the first power, there need to be 2 sets in the power set. And now what would they be?
Null set being a bracket with a null set in it.
Right, because the null set is a subset of every set, and the set itself is a subset of itself. It's in the power set. Okay, 2 more definitions here. When we talk about the universal set, I will use U for universal. And I can let it be anything. But if I say the universal set is Z, and we just talked about Z being integers, then I know that I can get A and B just from integers. It tells me what we restrict our attention to, our domain of discourse that we talked about in the last unit. What can we draw A and B from? Just integers. The cardinality is the number of distinct objects in a set. How many are there? It's not absolute value. So for A, the cardinality of A is 4. There are 4 objects. cardinality of B is 5. 5 objects. All right. Let me go to the second set of notes. So that is all what's called notes on sets.